So this is my first ever video. So basically I'm doing this video because I wanted to answer some questions that I asked on my lifting Instagram, which is @LaurenLiftsProgress, and I wanted to answer them here because I find it easier to talk about lifting in person than I do messaging people about it, because my thoughts just get really jumbled up, and yeah. So I'm a female powerlifter. I'm powerlifting for about 3 years now, and I've competed nationally. One of the most common questions I get asked is did I get into lifting? So I got into lifting because I used to do rowing. Our coach tried to kind of get us into lifting more. Got introduction to squat, bench, deadlift basically, and then I started really enjoying it, and then I was really not enjoying rowing at the time. I really didn't like it. I started considering lifting as doing that solely and not worrying about rowing as well. So shortly after I did quit rowing because a lot of other factors. So I went on to bodybuilding.com. I found all these free programs. One thing that struck me was how much less training I had to do compared to rowing. With rowing I was training 11 times a week, and with lifting it's 4 times a week, and I was like, this is kind of amazing. The first time in my life I feel like I have time to do other things. And then slowly I was like, I want to get into it more. So then I started going through social media, and I found this vegan YouTuber called Naturally Stephanie, who's also Scottish, may I add. So she has this company called Vegan Aesthetics, and it was a meal plan and fitness plan, and that really shaped the way I train, think and eat really. I think that program really impacted my eating the most. I got the best results in that program basically in the gym, all the gym, so it was really good. Definitely recommend that because it's still going on now, and it's really cheap. It's $5.99 a month or something last time I checked, but I need to double check that. But yeah, I really liked it, but I did feel like I wanted to even push it further. I wanted to start competing. That was my next goal, because I'm a competitive person. I was like, I want to be able to compete in something like this. I had a mutual friend who did powerlifting, and she was at a really good level, and one day I just asked her how did you get into it? How did you get into competing? And she was like, I'll just give you the details of my coach, and I've been with him ever since then. So 3 years onwards, still going strong with the lifting and competing. So that's how I got into it, and that's where we are today. So I'll now answer everyone's questions, and also I don't have a viewfinder, so I've set up a mirror behind my camera, so if I'm ever looking beyond the lens, that'll be it. So I'm very new at this. I don't know what to look at. I'm like, do I look at that? Do I look at that? I'll just look at that. I'll be fine. Okay, so the first question people are asking is, how do you cope with time management with going to uni, etc., and fitting in the gym? I don't, basically. It's really bad actually. Basically I keep a very organised planner. I basically track everything from when I wake up to when I eat, to what I eat, to when I go training, what I need to do at uni, and everything in uni I need to do. It's very exact. I have my diary up here actually. Yeah, this one's a good example. Just everything's noted down. Just even the basic stuff, and I'm starting to think it's not very healthy to do that. However, it does help with just, if you're worried about getting in training, things like that, if you just write everything down, it makes things so much clearer and so much more less scary really. I'm not perfect, I can't lie. I don't always fit in my training throughout the week. I think you need to find what works for you in terms of what time of the day works best for you and what time you're motivated to actually go to the gym, and you don't do work then, so you don't lose anything from going to the gym then instead. So I've started going to the gym at 6:30 a.m. Sorry, getting up at 6:30 a.m. and then going to the gym for 7 a.m. a lot of the time, twice a week. Just because if I have a full day at uni and then I have to go to the gym afterwards, I will not have the energy for it. I will literally, I I will crash so badly. So instead I just do it in the morning, get it out of the way. I'm half asleep so I don't even think when I'm doing it, and it's a lot easier doing that for me and then having the evenings to relax. And that's what I've just found works for me in my schedule. I think you just need to play around a bit and not get too stressed about it, because the more you're stressed about it, the more less likely you're going to fit it in, basically. I also asked my coach to cut down my training time, so it went from 2 hours to 2.5 hours to an hour to 1.5 hours, and that's works my schedule a lot better. It gives me more time in the day, and I'm not missing out on training. It's just changing a few things, like instead of making exercises a certain number of sets, is more like as many reps as possible for a certain amount of time. Okay, next, so someone asked, what do you eat? Just straight up, what do you eat? Well, I'm vegan, to give some context. So I do follow like a high carb, low fat thing. All my meals are carb based. It's oats, it's rice, pasta, noodles, all that good stuff. Usually I like having big quantities of meals. I prefer meals that are more like a big pot food and then your grains beside it. Like instead of like a burger and chips, I'd rather have like curry and rice and poppadoms and all this, because I feel like I can eat as much as I want, especially if I've made it. I know exactly what's going into it. So I eat curries, stir fries, lentil soup, bolognese, like lentil bolognese. Just, yeah, it's very staple meals, and they are quite cheap to make as well, which really helps. And you make loads for like such little. You feel like you're putting such little into it. Like you put a tin of chickpeas, a cauliflower and a curry, and suddenly it will feed you for like 4 days. Yeah, I might do it more in depth, like what I eat in a week, just to help people, because it's kind of hard to explain it, because right now I'm like, I don't know what I eat. But when does your training start and end in a day? Well, basically it does. I don't have a certain amount of time, because, and like when this says like when does your training start and end, it really doesn't end or start really, because everything with powerlifting ties into each other, like ties into lifting. So your diet and your sleeping, that plays massive impact on how you're doing in the gym. Like sometimes you have to stretch every morning. I'm really bad at doing that. I always forget, because when I wake up I'm just like lying there just like, what? It's like with lifting, like as soon as you step outside the gym, it's not like you stop burning, you stop building muscle or anything. It's still going. You're still like, your muscles start repairing itself, like your body will still be working. So you have to keep fueling that process throughout the day, afterwards or before, depending. Yeah. Bench's best lift, your thoughts? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's better than squat, I think. But deadlift is the best lift in my heart. What do you enjoy outside of powerlifting? So I am a art student, so I do a lot of arty stuff outside the gym. But I just like keeping my hands busy, basically. I like cooking a lot. I like making things, so I make like clay pins or like clay earrings. That's kind of like one of my things to do. I like knitting. I'm trying to learn how to crochet at the moment. It's not going so well, but we're learning. But yeah, I just like keeping my hands busy. Like I really like the idea of just coming home, putting a movie on and being able to like just make stuff. Like that's what makes me happy. I like doing that in my spare time. Any goals for 2020? I don't have anything specific at the moment. Like I finally hit every single goal that I first set myself when I started powerlifting last year. The start of this year, I finally hit my 60 kg bench, which is the one lift I couldn't reach, and now I finally got it. So I was so happy when that happened. And now I'm kind of lost on what I need to do next. The next competition I'm doing is Bucks, like British universities, which will be interesting. Oh, so someone was asking nutrition, how it works with lifting. It's all about macros, it's all about protein. So as long as your macros are good and your protein's good, then you're fine. Usually I tend to follow like a 60% carb ratio, 20% fat, and then 20% protein. But that obviously, I don't think that's very accurate. That's just the rough guidelines. Like that's the split I like. It's lots of carbs and like fat and protein about equal. I do have a certain amount of protein I'm trying to hit every day. I used to keep track of it, but at the moment I'm not. I really need to get back into it. Just with MyFitnessPal is a really good way to keep track of how much protein you're going through, how your macros are looking. It's really easy. But yeah, I think I had to hit like over 100 grams, maybe 120 because I'm vegan or something like that. And that's really impossible. I don't think I've ever hit that in my life. Just because I really don't like the taste of protein powder in like smoothies and drinks. Like I really don't like it. I can handle it in smoothies. Like when there's something else there, I can drink it. But if it's just on its own, like straight up protein powder, water or milk or whatever, it's not it for me. So I just try and eat as much whole foods as I can, like lots of lentils, lots of beans, lots of tofu. And that's where my main protein source comes from. Okay, I think we're on to the last question. So this is my first video. We're on to the last question. How exciting. What can powerlifting offer me / benefit me? So a lot of people from all different backgrounds go into lifting for many different reasons. There's people like me who are ex-athletes in other sports who just want a change of scenery. There's current athletes still in their sport who want to add to, like, help push that sport further by doing things like lifting, going to the gym and targeting certain muscles to help with their current sport. There's just regular people who just want to try out the gym that have never gym before. Pretty much anyone, every background, and it offers everyone different things. It's just that pocket away from your daily life. It gives you time to just focus on yourself, really. It's also helped me with organising. So as you saw in my diary, I was not like that before. I used to be rubbish with organising. I wouldn't keep a timetable. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm just going to do whatever. But now I'm very strict with things like that. I know exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. Sorry about that. I don't know where we left off. I think I was around the organising part, but basically I saw the camera was on like 30 seconds left, so I was like, I should probably delete some old footage. And I found lots of footage of me cooking pasta, so we quickly deleted that. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was, but I'll just move on to the next one. It helped me a lot with my relationship with food and my body. Yeah, with rowing I didn't really pay much attention to my nutrition, especially because I started rowing from such a young age, like 14, I think I was about 15, I want to say. Yeah, I was about 14, 15, and when you're that age, you're not worried about your nutrition, you just eat what your parents make you, really. So when I went into lifting, I noticed I started taking control of my own food a bit more, and I felt a lot better about the things I was eating. I was eating a lot more whole foods, a lot more protein based things, and I started really liking that kind of food. So yeah, and with my body, it helped me a lot with my confidence, to be honest. Like, I'll put up a photo here maybe about my old body shape. So I was very straight up and down. This is when I was like peak rowing, so I was training like 11 times a week. I was competing a lot, like, yeah, I was very active and I did a lot of cardio, and this is kind of what I looked like, and I hated my body, hated my legs. I hated my legs so much, and I don't know why I hated them so much. This is what I look like now. I really like how I look. I think this kind of body shape is good because this is me eating whatever I want, training hard and things like that, and this is what I look like, and I'm happy with it. I know I can lose weight if I want to. I just go in a calorie calorie deficiency. Oh god, I don't think I'm saying it right. I just eat less than I eat a little bit less food, like, and it's the difference of, instead of eating that chocolate bar, I won't, is not much, or instead of going for that second portion, I'll just cut back a bit and not do it. Like, it's really little things. It's nothing that will trigger anything in terms of like my relationship with food or anything. But yeah, Yeah, it helps with your confidence. A lot of people tell me they're not confident enough to go into the gym, but honestly, as soon as you start lifting, you start getting more confident. You start thinking, I know my worth, I know I can lift as much as these people, I deserve my place here. And it kind of goes into your normal life as well. I find it a lot easier to talk to people, just put myself out there is just really helped me with that. I'm a very shy person, so having something like lifting, which is quite like it doesn't seem like a sport a shy person would do, but it makes sense because it's like completely in your control. You feel you can keep to yourself in it, but you can also give this impression that you're this really like strong person. It's really good for your confidence. Lifting, it's if you hate cardio, you'll love lifting basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you want to take a break from cardio, honestly try lifting. It's you'll still keep up your fitness. A lot of people think that lifting is just sitting around on your arse, but oh my god, no, people are very wrong. You can definitely get up a sweat with lifting, definitely. Yeah, so that's all the questions. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for asking questions on my Instagram. Again, at Lauren Lifts Progress, same as it is here. Hopefully, if I'll at least, yeah, at least set up my YouTube account first. Yeah, same as it is here, and yeah, just follow me on Instagram if you want to see more updates on my training, on my life, and if you have any requests for more videos, please comment down below, show your support. This is my first video, so I'm expecting like 2 views, but hopefully it will answer people's questions out there. That's all I want to do. I just want to get myself out there, be able to answer people's questions about lifting, be someone who does lifting and is a female, and be able to talk about everything about it, because I do love the sport and I really want to get more people into it. So yeah, this is my way of trying to kind of talk to people about it. So yeah, thanks very much guys, and I'll see you next video hopefully, if I choose to keep doing this, but who knows. Bye.
1, 2, 3, funky.